Straight.
He was just gushing about you, absolutely gushing. It got weird.
Yeah. So what do I have here? I've got some tape, pencil, drill, measuring tape, this plywood, pine, which is going to be my template for the holes because I'm using dowels, right? And my safety gear, glasses, these things. And also I've got these clamps as well. It will all become clear as to what I'm doing. I started to realize that there are a lot of steps involved into making this table. I thought it was going to be really simple. All right, so let's get started. Caterpillar bit. So the bit that I have, thank you. As you can see, I figured it's 2 inches. So Russell and I spoke about it. Give me a sec here. This end.
Yep, you're doing it.
Really? Because nothing's moving.
You got to hold it. Just releases it.
This side. That is nice and secure. I'm gonna measure. I want the dowel to go in 1 inch, but I also have to consider this piece of wood. So really, it's going to be 2 inches that I'm drilling into, right? Actually, that works out perfectly because I believe that that is a 2-inch bit. Just making some X's where I want to make my holes, and it's going to be really important for me when I'm drilling to make sure that it's straight. You know what I mean. So I made a mark on my board and on the tabletop as well, the round, so that way when I flip it over I can align it with the base. There we go. I'm going to remove the clamps from, whoa, ooh, nice. So I'm going to blow the holes out, but I just wanted to mention that that drill bit that I was using was not the appropriate bit to use, but that's the best that we had. I think it was like, what, 7 16?
7/16, yeah.
7/16. So just wanted to mention that. And I'm going to use this air compressor to blow out my holes. Blow out my holes. I'm gonna put on my safety goggles. So remember that pencil line that I drew? I'm gonna flip my board over. I'm gonna drill 3 screws to attach my board to the trunk. No. What the heck?
It's going the wrong way.
It's going in reverse. So I decided to go an extra inch because I really want to make sure that this is secure, which means that I am going to be using the tape after all on my drill bit. And I'm just going to take it off like that. I gotta do the blow thing again. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna measure the dowel because obviously I need to know to cut. So, stick it in there. That is, looks like 1.5 inches. Right? 2 inches. So Russell, how much does that make altogether?
Russell's gonna do some math.
Russell's gonna do some math and tell me how much altogether I need to measure out. Russell did the math and we figured out that it was 3.5 inches for each piece of dowel. So that's what I'm gonna do. And my saw today is going to be a little saw on Russell's hand tool, which I gave him, by the way. But that works out perfectly. Am I not measuring this right? Can I not do it this way?
It's your project, here.
Yeah, that's right. It is my project. That way, right?
Yep.
Russell, I need your help to guide me. Okay.
Is it aligned?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay. Can't see it all, so.
Yeah.
It's not aligned.
Russell's math turned out to be a little bit off, so we had to do some adjustments to the dowels. Or dowels.
Yes, Russell added 6 and 3 and had bad gas, I guess. It was there.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Yeah. Pretty good. Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Fantastico.
Hey.
so it would be fun to have that conversation we just had again.
You want to have that conversation? Yeah, so I knew that it was going to be some work. But really, I thought, hey, it's some glue, some dowels, and some holes, and that's it. It's my first, well, it's one of my projects, which is all good. All right, so we got some wood glue, and this is what I'm going to do. We numbered the dowels, and I might as well just take the first one in there first. Let me know. How much of this stuff do I put on?
A good amount.
A good amount?
That looks like a good amount.
Okay. Put it in there. Just a little tap with the hammer.
How long does it take for the glue to dry? Or set?
25 minutes. Oh, it says we clamp for, well, anyway, 25 minutes.
25 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna let this sit for about 24 hours before I start using it, just to let the glue dry. And there's one last thing that I have to do, and that is finish the top of it. And when I mean finish, it's like a clear coat of varnish or something like that, because I just want to protect it from the elements. And that's it. Hope you liked my little project of making a wood table. Garden update. What is going on in the garden? Excuse me, Willow. All right. Oops. A potato. Still growing, still going strong. The one potato that we got in here, but that's okay. The tomatoes are still doing nicely. Yep. There they are. The green peppers are flowering. And moving along, oh, the beans. Beans are, oh, that's a beautiful purple flower there. Just try and get them to climb up on the trellis that Russell made. And as well, the cucumbers, they're also still doing strong there. Wow. Okay. Oh, more beans. Nice. Carrots. All right, carrots are looking a little bit spindly there. Not all that great. The lettuce, I picked some and we had it in a salad earlier this week. Here's our one stalk of corn. That's doing really well, actually. And our 3 types of squashes. Oh, the mosquitoes are just fierce out here. Yep, and there's our last squash there. So, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with it. Oh, and our big pot of potatoes as well. Lovely white flowers happening there. Nothing going on in the pots, right? Remember I had said one of them was like beet. This one is the onion. And so as you can see, those are my little onions there. And that pot there was supposed to be beets. There was one that was growing and it's gone now. It's all right. And there it is. Swamp's drying up. Yep. See that? But it's a beautiful sunny day here at Raspberry Rock. Junebug. Hey Junebug, how you doing? Looking very cute. Aw, that's nice. Nice Junebug. Oh dear. Oh, deer flies getting you. Alright, so that's the garden update.
Well, it's the worst time of the week. Somebody's leaving. Did you have a good time?
I did have a really good time. I always do.
Yep. And we're not taking the dogs because of the bugs.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going. Bye, city girl.
Bye.
It's not so bad. It's the summertime, and she's here quite often in the summertime, like almost every weekend. So we'll see her again soon. I put my, this is my new bin for my pump, my garden pump. I'm gonna cut some holes in it and put the pump inside. I put it on here, not that I really needed it, but because it draws the deer flies away from me on the trip. I'm also trying these gloves out instead of putting bug spray on my hands. These gloves, it makes me sweat, but I'm thinking maybe I won't get that horrible rash I sometimes get. Anyway, heading back in. Well, it's going to be one of those days. It's hot and sticky. 25 Celsius is about 78 Fahrenheit. And yeah, it rained again last night. Still haven't used the watering system for the garden. You know, whatever, Russell. You just put something awesome in place because it would be so useful, and then you never use it. Like, I just want to go out and water. I watered my dock plants yesterday. I didn't know it was going to rain last night. Watered my dock plants yesterday thinking, yes, doing a little bit of watering. They probably don't need it, but whatever. And then whoosh, a thunderstorm, lightning, and crap. Anyway, I'm going to town today. Gotta pick up some stuff. On this hot, sticky day, I don't take the dogs to town with me when I go these days. They don't like the bugs. Like, Willow would go anyway. Junebug would just kind of sit near the cabin. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But the bugs are just, the deer flies just get to them. Like, they're just awful. So I leave them here. Leave the dogs here. Wish I could leave the bugs here. Well, not here. I don't want them here. You know what I mean, right? I just, How much do you want to see of my supply run? You know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going. Alright, gotta get to it. So this is a funny story. I come to the Subway in Tweed all the time. Like, every time I come to town, I'm in here, and I got my sub. It's Tuesday, I got a BMT, that's what I usually get. And Tracy, the manager, after I got my sub, she says, "This is for you." And she gives me a $25 gift card. And I guess people have been mentioning to her that they've seen the Subway on my YouTube channel. So, if you're in Tweed and you come to Subway, stop in and say, "Hey, Russell sent you." If it's not Tracy you're talking to, they probably have no idea who that is. But yeah, cool. Thanks, Tracy.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
This is kind of a cool area. This is Lake Stokoe, and we're almost right across the street from the Subway over there. So this is where I come to often eat my sub. Beautiful, beautiful area here. Nice little beach. And right on the other side of me here is they're revamping this little playground. Oh, look at that! I couldn't tell what that was from my car, but it looks like a zip line of sorts. Cool. I was a little concerned when I saw them rip out the old playground. I thought, oh no, what's happening? But yeah, putting in a whole new one. Satin. This is a really nice spot right here to like just kind of sit on the grass. If you can find a spot that doesn't have like goose shit on it, then yeah, this would be great. And I like this. They're manicuring the beach. I don't know if they do that every day, but it looks great. Yeah, really nice spot. You come to Tweed, come here, eat your lunch and stuff. If I keep showing these places that I go to, will I keep getting $25 discount cards? Probably not. I'm here to return this. I don't even know what this is. I bought this thinking it'd be great for a City Groves table, but the instructions are very daunting. Very daunting. So we're gonna change it for some polyurethane.
What, in the store?
This is where I buy food and beer. Did I say that really loud? So I like to put my groceries in the passenger seat. And last time I went grocery shopping, there was nobody parked beside me, so I was able to open the doors wide open, which is nice because when you have suicide doors like mine, they kind of open really wide and are really in the way. But I'm sitting there putting groceries in, thinking nobody's going to park beside me because there's other spots. And this car zips in right beside me, and I hear this woman say, "Oh, just take up the whole space, why don't you?" And I said, "Excuse me," and I leaned down to spit on her. The joke being, of course, I'm still wearing my mask. I wouldn't have done that. And who is it? It's Mary Kay, as in AKA the Wizard's wife. Mary Kay! Say hello to my big friend here. Tote friend. It's Totes, my friend. Totes. Got it in Peterborough. Just picked it up. I had to go back to the city. Actually, story time. I had to go back to the city just overnight and come back today. And I knew these tote people were in Peterborough, so I thought, well, I might as well stop by there and grab it on the way because Peterborough's on the way. So now picture this. This is kind of a funny story. Ordinarily, it wouldn't be much of a story except for the circumstance. I'm in Peterborough. I'm in this industrial area, which is kind of like, it was in Peterborough, but it felt like it was in the middle of nowhere. Down a dead-end street in this industrial area, and I find this company finally, and I pull her into their back lot where you pick up the totes, and So, and behind these buildings was like nothing, like trees and shrubs, and there was actually a hydro generator station there, electric generator station there, or transmission, or transformer station. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I'm standing there waiting for my tote to get loaded up on my trailer. I hear this, "Hello, Russell." And I'm like, somebody calling me. I'm like, is it somebody inside? I can't see them. And I turn around, and there's this guy standing behind the property, kind of over towards this transmission station. And he's like, "Hey, Russell." And I'm like, "Huh?" So I go over there, and it turns out this guy, Jeff, owns the company beside where I was, saw my car going by, and I guess I drive a really distinctive car, right? He said, "That must be Russell." So he came over to see me. So him and his fiance, Nicole, I guess, fans of the channel, watched for a while, show up at our Friday night shit shows sometimes. They don't comment. Anyway, cheers to Jeff and Nicole for always watching. Nicole, Jeff said some really, really nice things about you. Oh, he was just gushing about you, absolutely gushing. It got weird, Nicole. It got, pretty weird at that point. But yeah, so another couple of people who always watch, never comment. I'll tell you what, guys, the best thing you can do, like, if you like a channel on YouTube, like, the single best thing you can do is comment. Really helps out that video that you comment on, so you should do it every time. I know some of you are watching your TVs, you're watching your phones, you can't be bothered to make that little effort, but I tell you what, you can do it. You know what they say, hold on, dear fly man, you know what they say, if you teach a man to fish, he learns how to fish. But if you throw a fish at a man, he kisses the fish, or he gets fish lips. I don't know what he does. You know what I'm saying. The moral of the story is you should always comment. Where the hell am I? Did I walk by my ATV? Where's my ATV? It's around here somewhere. We park it just around the corner there, so we're not, like, if people are parking in that area where the cars are parked, so we're not in the way. Maybe I'm walking to the cabin. Anyway, cheers, Jeff and Nicole. We're supposed to get a ridiculous amount of rain this afternoon. I heard on the radio 35 millimeters, and I talked to the wizard earlier as I picked up all my Amazon treasures. By the way, I hope this one hope everything in this box is in bags, because it's getting wet out here, man. Anyway, yeah, so somewhere between 35 millimeters and 50 millimeters. I'll put that on the screen as to how many inches that is. But that's a lot of rain. And I kind of wish I had my tote set up right now. Like, let's say 2 weeks ago. It'd be full. Damn it. As soon as I get... Oh, I see how this works. Wait, I fixed my gardening problem with the 2 extra hoses, and I haven't had to use it in 2 weeks. As soon as I get my tote in place, we won't have any rain. That's how that works. Oh, Russell, you silly bugger. I should not put my tote in place, and that way I won't have to water my garden. Oh, man. Look at all my water going down the off-grid drain. It just keeps raining harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. Let's go inside. I texted City Girl to say, it's raining a lot here. So I didn't necessarily say, do you really want to come today? Because I'd like her to be here. But She might not want to come through all this. It's miserable. Anyway, I wanted to show you. So first of all, I've got another power station to review. Look for that hopefully next week. That was just the panels. That wasn't the power station. Check this out. We bought these plastic clothespins, right, a few years ago, and this is happening like every single time I try and use them. No, I picked a good one. Hold on. Obviously, every single time but one. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? This happens every single time except for when I want to do it on camera? Anyway, these things have just been shattering. I go to open it and just go... It's like a shower of plastic. You'll have to take my word for it, I guess. Come on, you stupid... no. 1:30, gosh, it feels way later. It's so dark. We've only got like less than a kilowatt hour in the batteries today by 1:30. What am I gonna do now? Play with my Amazon treasures, I guess. She's back. She left and she came back in the same episode. Take that, Sean James. I don't know why I just called out Sean James there. There's nothing to do with him. But take that, Sean James.
Falling on my head. So I decided I would just wait out here.
And that brings us to the end of the video. Except for let's do it. Oh, there's one. It broke. This one's already broken. Oh, see? Oh, see? It's the blue ones. It's the blue ones. I figured it out. It's the blue ones. The other one okay. Pink one okay. Other... Oh, why did that look pink? Yeah. Wait, this pink. Anyway, that's going to bring us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Those people in town I got to deal with. Oh, I love them all. Anyway, check for the live stream. We're going to be live streaming Friday night. It might be on the Books Fest channel. It might be on this channel. So I hope you're subscribed to both. If you're not subscribed to the Books Fest channel, look at the description below. Check in at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. We'll be on one of those. And I will decide which one. Yes, I'm not wearing any pants. Let that mental image lull you to sleep tonight. Peace out!